rise for the processional march.
First in line is the colors lead
The Philippine National Police, together with the Bureau of Fire Protection, followed by the national agencies, namely Department of Interior and Local Government, Municipal Circuit Trial Court, Commission on Audit, Commission on Election, Department of Education, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Kalahi Seeds, Bureau of Internal Revenue, Katarman District Hospital, Camigan Polytechnic State College, Department of Trade and Industry, and the local government unit department heads. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the processional march of the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan, together with the Municipal Vice Mayor, Honorable Ronnie N. Sagokso. This time, ladies and gentlemen, our beloved father of Katarman, Honorable Kiterio Antonio Oy Palarca II. For a doxology to be given to us by the Department of Education Katarman District Choir, followed by the singing of the national anthem, the provincial song, and the municipal hymn.
The special session of the 16th Sangguniang Bayan of Katarman is now please called to order. Requesting my colleagues of the Sangguniang to please rise for the Councilor's Creed to be led by Honorable George U. Salas.
To my fellow councilor, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I am a Philippine councilor, mandated by law to enact measures and ordinances that redound to the general welfare of my constituents in their pursuit of happiness, peace, and prosperity. I believe in public service above self as a guiding principle of my official act and as I tread the pathways of local legislation. May the Almighty guide my mind and heart that I shall be true to my constituents and the Filipino people. So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Mayor of the Municipality of Katarman, Honorable Kiterio Antonio Oy Palarca District, for his State of the Municipality address.
Please be seated. Mayong gabi to the people of Katarman. My respect to our Congressman of the Lone District of Camiguin, who is a member of the Commission on Appointment in the House of Representatives, Honorable Congressman Jordin Jesus Medina Romualdo, to our Provincial Governor, the Secretary General of the League of the Provinces of the Philippines, and the Chairman of the Regional Peace and Order Council, Honorable Governor Xavier Jesus de la Puente Romualdo, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan members, headed by Vice Governor Honorable Rodin Medina Romualdo, provincial directors from the Department of Interior and Local Government, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Philippine Coast Guard, Department of Labor and Employment, Department of Science and Technology, Department of Trade and Industry, Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, Philippine National Police, Bureau of Fire Protection, the League of the Municipality, President, Municipal Mayor of Pampahao, Honorable Inigo Jesus de la Puente Romualdo. To the ever-supportive members of the 16th Sangguniang Bayan, led by our Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer, Honorable Rone N. Sagoksok, the equally active punong barangays and their respective barangay officials, barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan officials of the 14 barangays, to my esteemed advisors and sources of wisdom, the department heads, the assistant department heads, my executive secretary, and the dedicated local government employees. to the heads of offices of the national line agencies assigned to our municipality, the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Philippine National Police, Bureau of Fire Protection, Bureau of Internal Revenue, Commission on Election, Commission on Audit, MCTC, PhilPost, and other agencies, to the representative of the various sectoral groups, the religious groups, the respected senior citizen, the women's group, the person with disabilities, the Mambahaw Credit Cooperative, and others. To the admired educators and mentors from the elementary, secondary, and integrated school level of DepEd Katarman, overseen by District Supervisor Mr. Royce Probo. CPEC faculty and staff under the guidance of Institute Director Dr. Emilita Torino. The last but not the least, my family who are present today. My father, my mother, my wife, my son, my sister, and my tita. To each and every one of us who have gone the extra mile to be here tonight, witnessing and listening and gaining insights into the path of good governance in Katarman, embodied in this fifth State of Municipal Address. Ladies and gentlemen, a significant and remarkable evening. Tonight, I will illuminate some of the ways my administrations and I are working to preserve and improve the quality of life for every individual in Katarman. As you can see, this marks the fifth opportunity for me as your local chief executive to provide a proper account of our achievements in our development endeavors and to emphasize the embodiment of our governance principle, transparency, accountability, resiliency, social protection, people's participation, and good governance, with the focus on 5 core domains: economic, social, infrastructure, environmental, and institutional. With this as our guiding principle, I directly launched my 9-point agenda when upon assuming office as your newly minted municipal mayor, resulting in a rapid acceleration development over the span of 4 years. Indeed, I have come to realize that victory is not the sole measure of success. I firmly believe that through responsive governance, every citizen, especially the marginalized, is assured on equal opportunity and access to higher quality government service. Effective leadership is rooted in our capacity to translate visions into actions, making prudent decisions, and skillfully managing the effort of civil servants while collaborating with diverse stakeholders. This leadership approach cultivates learning, good governance, partnership, and service. We highly value the involvement of institutions and communities in working together for the collective well-being of our constituents. Henceforth, from this day onward until the end of my term, we shall extend our reach to the different barangays, addressing all the concerns of our constituents. By doing so, we can foster a strong camaraderie that will pave the way for service that will define our municipal governance as virtues. Tonight, I will highlight some of the ways employed by my administration to safeguard and enhance the quality of life for every Katarmanon. With this extensive and comprehensive 9-point agenda, allow me to deliver the following specific grasp that will embody our commitment to serve our beloved Katarman and its people. Under the economic, the agriculture, fishery, and tourism. For the agriculture and fishery, our administration viewed the agriculture sector as an important contributor in the general economic development of the municipality. It remains a key driver for development as it maintains its contribution to total output over the years. For the agriculture, we implemented the following. For the livestock dispersal, this aims to support the farmers' livelihood through swine, carabao, and goat dispersal. For the swine, a total of 4 were redispersed and 21 farmers beneficiaries. For the carabao, a total of 29 farmers beneficiaries. For the goat, a total of 49 farmers beneficiaries and 2 heads were redispersed. For the livestock management and health development program, this refers to the livestock vaccination that includes rabies, hemorrhagic septicemia, hog cholera, and deworming of small and large animals. For the animal treatment and vitamins, 545 heads. For iron injection, 398 heads. For deworming, 1,049 heads. For castrations of goat and swine, 167 heads. For spaying and neutering of dog and cat, 295 heads. For anti-rabies vaccination for dog and cat, 1,953 heads. For hemorrhagic septicemia vaccination for cattle, 96 heads. For carabao, 38 heads. And for goat, 185 heads, for the total of 4,726 heads. We have conducted layer and broiler chicken production training to Tangaro Young Farmers Association. Under the Special Areas for Agricultural Development Program, or the SAAD, turnover of the 1-unit digital egg incubator as the Livestock Livelihood Support Program for small livestock farmers. Establishment of animal quarantine and ASF control centers. We established animal checkpoints at Tungato Cliff as a preemptive measures for African swine fever. We confiscated and documented hogs, conduct of information and education campaign on swine repopulation to 14 barangays. For the corn enhancement program, distribution of 32 bags of corn seeds, 8 bags of hybrid yellow corn and organic fertilizers to 40 corn growers from July up to the present. For the rice enhancement program, we turned over 1 certified grass seeds to CPC. For the high-value crop development program, vegetable seeds distribution to walk-in clients, and during the culmination of the Nutrition Month as Backyard Gardening Livelihood Support Program. 350 households benefited for the whole year round, with the increase of 29% of farmers beneficiary. The distribution of crates to vegetable farmers, there were 40 farmers beneficiaries. For the biofertilizer distribution to 40 Lanzones growers. The establishment of LGU Demo Farm at Sitio Sungok, a 500 square meters land dedicated to high-value crop production, duly managed by the Katarman Vegetables Farmers Association. For the Coastal and Fishery Management Program, protection of the marine and freshwater ecosystem, including the 8 marine protected areas. Fish warden training, training for the deployment of the 16 fish wardens to monitor the municipal coastal areas and the MPAs. Modification of the Municipal Fishery Ordinance. Turnover of one set of payaw. We participated in Isko Basurero activity at Mantigi Island on April 3, 2023 and during the Hibok-Hibok San Juan Festival. Turnover of 8 fiber reinforced boats with complete accessories. With the Special Area of Agriculture Development Program or the SAAD, under the fishery, the community-based tilapia production with a small-scale hatchery, regular monitoring or on market denial activities done quarterly, dispersal of tilapia fingerlings to backyard fish pond project with a total of 23,000 tilapia fingerlings were turned over to Tilapia Growers Association. For the organic agriculture, conduct of NFTS training to 25 Kalipi participants, the establishment and monitoring of barangay feed kiosks on 14 barangays. For organic farming, third placer in food always in the home or faith. Other support services, participation during the Foundation Day, participated during the 43rd Lanzones Festival and AFC Day, conducted and assisted the farmers to have their agricultural commodities insured, participated in Kadiwa during the Provincial Government on Wheels last July 21, 2023. Endorsement of scholars for EC Agriculture, Agri Scholarship and Training Institute, conducted MAPSI meetings, learning sites for agriculture, the establishment of the 5 million worth of Abaca Tissue Culture Laboratory, and the establishment of 1,963,059 pesos worth of cold storage facilities in partnership with the Department of Science and Technology, Region 10. Under the tourism served as the vital revenue here in the municipality of Catarman. When we say tourism, it includes not only the tourist spot, but also the accommodation establishments and other associated destinations that captivate the interest of visitors. Since the inauguration of our island's tourism industry, little by little, we have witnessed a gradual surge of tourist numbers. Where there are tourists, there emerge tourist destinations. Catarman is the home of the major tourist attractions in the island, notably the Santo Niño, the Cold Spring, the Bora Suda Water Park, the Tuwasan Falls, the Old Church Ruins, walkway to the Old Volcano, and the Sunken Cemetery. These attractions, which have earned recognition as national cultural treasures by the National Museum of the Philippines. In the municipality of Catarman, we have 18 registered accommodation establishments as of July 2023. These establishments are comprised of inns, house rentals, and cottages. In the same year, we have conducted an orientation on the Department of Tourism or DOT for the accreditation itself so that these establishments are thoroughly informed about the requirements for accreditation, ultimately leading to the recognition as DOT accredited establishment. On the other hand, we maintain active participation in the diverse cultural events conducted by the provincial government. This includes Camiguin Foundation Day, San Juan sa Hibok-Hibukan, Lanzones Festival, and the Christmas Festival. One of the events that the municipality has successfully participated was the Camiguin Lanzones Festival. It is celebrated every third week of October to commemorate the bountiful harvest of lanzones in the island. During the recently concluded 43rd Camiguin Lanzones Festival. The Municipality of Catarman achieved remarkable recognition, securing the following awards. 5th placer in the tableau competition. 2nd placer in the street dancing competition. 2nd placer in music showdown. Champion in Kabog Showdown. Best in production, music and Kabog Showdown. 2nd placer in Diwata Showdown. First runner-up in Festival Queen. And best in group performance, King, Queen, and Diwata Showdown. In December 2022, LGU Catarman won the best municipal facade during the province Christmas Festival celebration. Another notable accomplishment of the municipality was its outstanding performance in the inter-agency marching band competition, which stood as the highlights of the 55th Camiguin Foundation Day celebration. The participating marching band, comprising students from Camiguin National High School, earned accolades in the form of Best in Musicality, Best in Bandmaster, and overall champion in the marching band competition. Under the social is the health, education, social services, peace and order, public safety, and disaster preparedness. For health, it is our mission to enhance and safeguard the health and well-being of all Catarmanons. We fulfill this mission through our effort to enhance health status by preventing diseases, promoting healthy lifestyles, and refining the healthcare delivery system. We are resolute in emphasizing access, equity, efficiency, quality, and sustainability. This brings an enormous challenge to our administration. The local government unit of Catarman commits to continuously improve its basic health services for the betterment and well-being of our constituents. In partnership with the concerned national agencies, non-governmental organizations, and the people of Catarman, we have collectively achieved the following. For the Buntis Congress, bearing the theme, Pagbubuntis ay espesyal, panatilihing ligtas sa new normal. The Rural Unit of Catarman conducted a Buntis Congress on November 21, 2022 at the Municipal Gymnasium, Poblacion, Catarman, Camiguin. It was participated by 55 pregnant women from the 14 barangays in the municipality. Buntis Congress is the health promotion activity which aims to improve and protect maternal and child health by providing necessary services and information to pregnant women, especially for first-time mothers that are vital for their health as they go through pregnancy, delivery, and child care. During the aforementioned activity, health topics such as prenatal care, breastfeeding, family planning, and prenatal and postnatal exercises were discussed. And pregnant women were also provided free dental checkup, laboratory tests such as urinalysis, complete blood count, blood typing, hepatitis surface antigen test, HIV and syphilis, and Buntis kits which contain essential supplies that they can use before, during, and after the delivery. For the community-based deworming, during the month of January and July, the Municipal Health Office conducted community-based deworming in which children and adolescents aged 1 to 19 years old were given albendazole tablets. This is the strategy used for the prevention of the soil-transmitted helminthiasis. A total of 5,771 children and adolescents 1 to 19 years old were dewormed in July 2022, and 1,080 children aged 1 to 4 years old in January 2023. Aside from the deworming tablets, the children were also given vitamin C and multivitamin syrup. The activities were done in the health centers, waiting sheds, common place, and house-to-house visits for those unable to come at the venue on the scheduled day. For the COVID-19 vaccination, the Municipal Health Office continue to spearhead and conduct COVID-19 vaccination in the Municipality of Catarman. Aside from fixed site vaccination in the municipal building, mobile vaccination is also being used as a strategy with the aim of making the vaccine more accessible to everyone, especially those who are already bedridden and have problems related to mobility. At present, the municipality has 13,888 fully vaccinated individuals, which is 112.1% coverage, and has also achieved 69.6% first booster and 8.90% second booster coverage. On July 2023, Municipal Health Office vaccinated a total of 48 health personnel of the MHO Catarman and the Catarman District Hospital with bivalent COVID-19 vaccine as their third booster dose. Under the Diabetes and Hypertension or the Diaper Club Convention, Diaper Club stands for Diabetes and Hypertension Club of the Municipality of Catarman, which was established by the Municipal Health Office in 2017. It served as a community support group that helps to disseminate information and facilitates the delivery of the appropriate health services among its members. It also aims to heighten community awareness and participation in making responsibility in the prevention and management of non-communicable disease. To help realize the aforementioned goal, the Diaper Club Convention was held on November 20, 2023 at the Municipal Gymnasium to mobilize identified club members into leaders, strengthen their involvement in all activities, and keep them updated with relevant information. It was participated by the Barangay Diaper Club officers, and out of them, the Municipal Diaper Club officers were elected. Aside from the lectures, health services were also provided to the participants, including the glycosylated hemoglobin test, maintenance medication, and diaper club pouch with pill kits. For the garantisadong pambata, during the month of April and October, the Municipal Health Office conducted the garantisadong pambata in which children aged 6 to 59 months were given vitamin A supplementation. This is a strategy used to prevent vitamin A deficiency among children under 5 years old, which is helpful in maintaining healthy visual function and boosting immunity. A total of 1,291 children were given vitamin A supplementation in October 2022 and 1,190 children in April 2023. The activities were done in the health centers, waiting sheds, common meeting places, in the barangays, and house-to-house visits to those unable to come to the venue. For the Healthy Young Ones sessions, adolescence is the stage of life from 10 to 19 years and the period of the development that bridges childhood to adulthood. At this stage, adolescents experience rapid physical, cognitive, and psychosocial growth, which affects how they feel, think, make decisions, and interact with the world around them. It is also a unique stage of human development and an important time for laying the foundation of good health. Thus, it is important to promote healthy behavior and encourage them to become healthy young ones. Relevant thereto, the Municipal Health Office conducted Healthy Young One sessions among grade 11 and 12 students at Bunbun National High School, Camiguin National High School, Dalawigan Bora National High School, and the Santo Niño Integrated School on December 12, 13, 2022 at their respective school venue. Each session consisted of discussions of health topics including puberty, reproductive system, menstruation, gender and health, reproduction and responsibility, sexually transmitted infections, and HIV/AIDS. A total of 249 students from aforementioned schools were able to participate in the activity. Moreover, they also had urine dipstick screening to detect early sign of urinary function abnormalities. Under the measles, rubella, supplemental immunization activity, the Department of Health spearheaded this year's measles, rubella, and bivalent oral polio vaccine supplemental immunization activity which aims to prevent an imminent outbreak of measles and sustain the country's polio-free status. A supplemental immunization activity is the strategy to deliver vaccination to all targeted individuals regardless of their vaccination status. The aim is to rapidly raise population-level immunity and reduce the number of susceptible individuals in order to achieve disease control or elimination goal. In the municipality of Catarman, the MRCA campaign was launched on May 2, 2023, and MRCA activities were conducted in the whole month of May up to the first 15 days of June. This activity utilized the combination of fixed, post, and house-to-house vaccination strategies. A total of 1,135 children aged 9 to 59 months were vaccinated throughout the duration of the campaign. For the Operation Tuli, Tuli or circumcision is not only a cultural practice among Filipinos and the rite of passage of males in their transition from childhood to adolescence, but it is also considered as a hygienic measures that helps prevent illnesses such as urinary tract infection. Moreover, it is also a practice of praying boys from negative social label of pisot or supot and enhance their self-image as they move to the next stage of their lives. Relevant thereto, the Municipal Health Office conducted an Operation Tuli in all barangays in the municipality. The activities were conducted in the health centers and covered courts of the respective barangays from July 24 to August 4, 2023. A total of 244 boys aged 6 to 15 years old availed the services and were circumcised. Our nutritional status as of October 2022 to March 2023, in a matter of 3 to 4 months, there is a decrease of severely underweight from 1.8% down to 1.55%. This result was based on conducted EOPT Plus or the Operation Timbang by our nutrition scholars, assisted by our barangay health workers. Thus, we are able to hit our Municipal Nutrition Council objectives, that is, to reduce the prevalence of severely underweight children from 3.6% to 1.5% at the end of 3 years. Luckily, DOST FNRY downloaded an amount of 1,082,589 pesos for the Rice Mungo Curl and the E-Nutriban Feeding Program for the 326 child development centers. This has started this year. Thank you, DOST. The following is the total number of children as recipient of the enhanced Nutriban and Rice Mungo Curl. For the Barangay Alga, 20. For Bunbon, 37. For the Bura, 22. Katibak, 17. Kumpol, 23. Lawigan, 30. Daliluan, 19. Luok, 21. Mainit is 27. Manduao, 24. Pangyawan, 22. Poblacion, 26. Santo Niño, 20. And Tangaro, 18, with a total of 326. As part of the Nutrition Month celebration, the Municipality of Catarman joined the Civic Parade last July 21, 2023, and was followed by a short program where there were variety of nutritional contests held. This includes the baby crawling contest, the healthy baby contest, the Nutri Poem contest for daycare children, freeze milk drinking contest, the Nutri Jingle Dance contest, poster and slogan making contest for the high school and the elementary, and the cooking contest for barangays, real contest for elementary level, and the infomercial contest. Food packs were distributed to 25 severely underweight 0 to 59 months old children listed as of January to March 2023. Aside from this accomplishment, the Office of the Municipal Nutrition Action Office has also conducted trainings of the 14 barangay nutrition scholars, such as the BNS Refresher Training Course conducted by the National Nutrition Council Region 10 and the DOST Pinoy held at the Municipal Conference Room. The LGU Catarman, in coordination with the provincial government as the lead agencies, has served our constituents through sa Padayong Serbisyo Alang sa Katauhan or the PPAS. We have medical and dental mission with free medical check-up and consultation and pre-dental services, bloodletting, operation tuli for 12 years old and above, and free haircut for all ages. Since our beloved Congressman Jordan Jesus M. Romualdo and our provincial governor, Xavier Jesus de Romualdo, aim to serve all Catarmanons, they themselves sat down and extended a helping hand to all those who are in need of medical and financial assistance during the provincial government on wheels. Held in our municipality last June 21, 2023. Still, we have free medical and dental checkup, free legal assistance, free haircut to all, as well as the processing of requests for various social services. Under the education, the local school board fund for calendar year 2021 has a total budget of 500,000 pesos plus the 1.5 million exists from the previous years added for a special education fund or SEF that makes it to 2 million pesos. The amount was allotted and utilized on the following: purchase of sports equipment and materials, conduct of district meet, and participation to the provincial meet. The 1,100,000 pesos is ongoing process for the procurement of school building repair, purchase of IT supplies intended to all 15 schools, and the alternative learning system or ALS. The rest of the amount is appropriated for the Boy Scout and Girl Scout of the Philippines activities. training seminars for teachers, academic contest participation, early childhood care and development, health, water and electricity bills, and honorarium for school watchman. Katarman Owls program implementation face challenges in completion rates and access to resources. With your foresight, the LGU recognize the importance of addressing these issues, and through the invaluable assistance of the Development Academy of the Philippines, we were able to overcome these obstacles. The partnership with DAP enabled us to provide essential skills training through TESDA for our 150 ALS AST completers and learners, empowering them with valuable skills for their future endeavors. My sincerest thanks to my good friend, Mr. Mark Lemuel Garcia, the Managing Director of the Development Academy of the Philippines, Mindanao. Moreover, the local government unit extended support to the learners by providing the necessary educational supplies, transportation allowance, printed modules, and office supplies for our dedicated ALS teachers and learners. The distribution of 150 tablets by the Development Academy of the Philippines significantly enhanced our learners' access to education, especially for those who opted for the modular learning approach due to work commitment. Additionally, the LGU ensured that graduates of the ALS Skills Training Program receive tools and equipments aligned to their respective skill sets, further enabling them to succeed in their chosen field. The initiative of our local government unit in establishing the Municipal Local Literacy Council has been a game changer for ALS Katarman. This unique council, in collaboration with the barangays and various national and local agencies, facilitated a community-based, community-involved approach to education. The Council's effort will have to strengthen our education system at the grassroots level, fostering a holistic and inclusive learning environment for our learners. With the invaluable assistance and support of our LGU, ALS Katarman successfully launched the ALS Digitalized Community Reading Center. This pioneering project, unique in northern Mindanao region, has revolutionized our learners' access to educational resources, promoting a culture of reading and knowledge sharing with our community. The Special Education Fund allocation for ALS Katarman has risen from 10,000 pesos to 40,000 pesos. This is substantial boost in funding has allowed us to expand our project coverage, reach more learners, and further amplify the impact of our programs. With this, the ALS Katarman stand as a testament to the unwavering commitment and support from the municipal government through strategic partnership, community engagement, and prudent resource allocation. ALS Katarman has been able to provide quality education and skills training to our learners, transforming their lives and empowering them to reach their full potential. Moving forward, we remain steadfast in our pursuit of excellence in education, ensuring that every individual in Katarman has access to transformative learning opportunities. Thus, we eagerly anticipate a future filled with even greater accomplishment and a thriving community. For the TESDA Provincial Training Center, located at Kumpol, Katarman, Camiguin, offered 16 skills training courses. As of July 2023, the following barangays have successful enrollees and completers. For the Barangay Alga, for the cake making, 24 enrollees and completers. Clean Dry Public Spaces, 16 completers. For the Barangay Lawigan, the Clean With Public Spaces, 30 completers. Provide Room Torn Down Service, 10 completers. For the Barangay Luok, install and assemble single plumbing unit, 25 completers. For the Mainit Prepared Agricultural Land using salt, 21 completers. For the Produce Organic Vegetables, 21 completers. For the Pangyawan, for the cake making, 25 completers. For the Tangaro, cake making and slooping, agriculture, 24 completers. For agricultural land technology or the SALT, 22 completers with a total of 582 completers in the municipality of Katarman. In addition, TESDA Provincial Training Center also offered the following skills training courses with successful enrollees and completers within the municipality, including the neighboring municipalities. For the Provincial Training Center, the bread and pastries production with 51 completers, with cake making, 61 completers, with meat processing, with 14 completers, vegetable meat and chicken and fish dishes, 41 completers, and the wheeled carbon steel plates using ISMAO, 75 completers. Under the disaster preparedness, relative to disaster risk reduction program initiative, the 24/7 Operation Center of the OPSEN has served its purpose and advantage in terms of disaster planning, responding to emergencies, especially during the time of global pandemic. With the 24/7 assistance from our municipal task force, one of the innovations brought by this administration in disaster monitoring and assessment is the utilization of the drone which was purchased last December 2022. During the Provincial Disaster Resilient Culminating Program on July 27, 2022 at Mahino, Camiguin, we grabbed the following awards. First place in the bucket relay, second place in the water rescue, third place in extrication, third place in extinguishment, first place in hands-on CPR, and overall second placer during the disaster resilient culmination. Stepping up and are embedded in our approved disaster management plan, we conducted the following trainings. The basic life support or the BLS training conducted to the Katarman District Hospital, 17 personnel trained held at the Katarman District Hospital. Skills and enhancement training to all barangay first responders, 60 participants were trained at the municipal gymnasium. The hands-on CPR for LGU Katarman employees and SPES with a total of 103 participants were trained at the conference hall. Training on hand-on CPR and foreign body airway obstructions, 45 students were trained at the Operations Center. To senior schools, immersion students. Search and rescue auxiliary training, 7 LGU employees were trained at the Provincial Convention Center. Basic life support training of facilitators to 4 LGU employees were trained at Villa Paraiso. Under the social services, the municipal social welfare is mandated to uphold the rights of the poor, vulnerable, and marginalized sectors of the society by ensuring a better access to social welfare programs and services, and replicate completed social technologies that are effective to address the specific needs of vulnerable sectors on children, youth, women, persons with disability, and senior citizens towards an improved quality of life. I consider this as the heart of public service in my administration. Its focus is on providing services to the poor with the following implemented program. First, on the right of children to participate. The Municipal Children's Code provides that our local government continuously promote the rights and welfare of our children in order to sustain the past initiatives that we have started. We provide funding allocation from the 1% internal revenue allotment that will serve and sustain the programs, projects, and activities for the children. We ensure the active involvement of our barangay council for the protection of children, the local council for the protection of children, the local council on anti-trafficking, child pornography, violence against women and children, capability building, and continuous advocacy in the promotion and protection of children's rights is the main goal, ensuring that no children are left behind towards development. Second, on the right to development. With the vision of our child-friendly community, our municipality continuously implement policies, programs, projects, and activities that would promote and protect children's rights, believing that every single child in our community must have an opportunity for growth and development. At present, we have 15 child development centers and 1 national child development center, with a total of 581 children enrolled. Children with disabilities are served under the Person with Disability. So far, PWD children have benefited. Children with disabilities were provided assistance to individuals in crisis situation or AX, program through medical and subsistence assistance. Third, on the right to survival. Enhancing the survival right of the children, we coordinated with the Department of Social Welfare and Development for the 11th cycle supplemental feeding program with the total child of 581 with an amount of 1,045,800 pesos. The LGU Katarman allotted a counterpart in the amount of 195,000 pesos for the purchase of some assorted food commodities. This served 581 children from 15 child development centers and 4 supervised neighborhood play centers. The said feeding program is 120 days, period. Thus, the food that were given to the children during this time of pandemic crisis contributed a lot to improve nutritional status and will lessen the problem on malnutrition as well. Fourth is the right to protection. For this year, we have served cases on child at risk or CAR and children in conflict with the law or the CICL. Diversion program as well as support intervention were given both to victim and families. The LGO provides aftercare programs to minors who completed diversion programs at Camiguin Youth Welfare Home in coordination with the PSWD office and able to tie up the Balay Paglaom located at Makahanhan, Carmen, Cagayan de Oro City. Along this program, we were able to provide cash assistance to the family of the victims, both the CAR and the CICL, and provide support, intervention on counseling and referrals. We are also fully aware that an effective advocacy campaign will give impact to barangay council for the protection of children and officials. The local government unit has initiated a series of capability building seminars workshop on child protection laws and regulation attended by the BCPC and LCPC members. On the person children with disabilities, distribution of food packs during the National Disability Prevention Week, the cash assistance for the indigent PWDs. On senior citizen, assisted semester payout of social pension to senior citizen with a total of 1,826 beneficiaries amounting to 10,956,000 pesos for the period of 1 year through the DSWD funding. Assist in the poverty ni Lolo and Lola payout funded by the provincial government of Camiguin through the PSWDO. Giving of honorarium to municipal federation officers. Free purchase of booklets and senior citizens IDs were duly issued. Establishment of the Office of the Senior Citizens Affairs or the OSCA. Replication of social pension program funded by the provincial government of Camiguin through PSWD office for a total of 11 senior citizens, giving of centennial cash assistance in the amount of 100,000 pesos. For the AX, or the Aid to Individual in Crisis Situation Program, we were able to provide the following assistance: hospital bills, medical assistance, transportation, burial assistance, and food assistance. A total of 275,669 from July to December of 2023. And 541,400 pesos from January to July of 2023. For the DSW funded project, under the Livelihood Assistance Grant or the LAG, we have 547 beneficiaries, funding amount of 6,350,000 pesos. Type of projects is the sari-sari store, fish binding, fruit vegetable binding, native chicken raising, online selling, load retailer, buy and sale. For regular livelihood of 2023, we have 165 beneficiaries, funding amount of 2,475,000 pesos. The type of project, the chicken broiler production, frozen food supply, the tilapia production, the food binding, chicken and homemade snacks. For the Pantawid program, a total of 1,065 four-piece beneficiaries, total funding amount of 4,611,550 pesos. For the graduated or exited from Pantawid Pamilya Filipino program, we have 58 families on May 8, 2023. We have 33 families on October 27, 2022. For the peace and order and public safety, we maintained our close coordination with the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Philippine National Police, and Bureau of Fire Protection in ensuring security, public order, and safety. Staying connected is also part of what we are doing to promote public safety in Catarman. Public safety is a top priority for every community, and ours will continue to stand together. For the Philippine National Police, for the first semester of calendar year 2022, the index and non-index crime incidence rate decreased. This is the result of the strict enforcement of the 24/7 boundary checkpoints. Intensified Oplan Bakal Sita, mobile and beat patrol with the provision of fuel, meal allowance, and others from the Peace and Order funds of the LGU. We have strengthened the Municipal Anti-Drug Abuse Council. We intensified the drug clearing operation in the entire municipality by establishing strong coordination, cooperation, and all-out support to our PNP workforce, particularly in the proper validation and documentation, arrest of identified pushers and users. Fortunately, all the 14 component barangays were declared the drug-free barangays by the Oversight Committee composed of the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency and the Department of Interior and Local Government, Philippine National Police, and the Department of Health Region 10. Also, the local government unit of Katarman was declared a drug-free workplace per Ordinance Number 05 Series of 2021 and a drug-free municipality, where the Balangay Seal of Excellence was awarded to LGU Katarman on December 10, 2021. Congratulations to all punong barangays and its Barangay Anti-Drug Abuse Council, the BADACs, to all who work hand in hand for the undertaking, the DILG, Municipal Office, Philippine National Police, Katarman, MPS, and members of the Municipal Anti-Drug Abuse Council or MADAC. With this, our Katarman Municipal Police Station was awarded for the best municipal station last July 27, 2023. During the 28th Police Community Relation Month culmination held at Camiguin Police Provincial Office, Mambahaw, Camiguin. Under the Bureau of Fire and Protection, fire safety inspection of new building, conducted periodic inspection among various government-owned building establishments and the newly constructed commercial and residential building within area of responsibility. From July 2022 to July 2023, a total of 770 buildings were inspected. Under the information, education, and communication activities, conducted fire safety lectures, seminar, and fire drill among barangays, public and private establishment. Conducted Oplan Ligtas na Pamayanan on the road among the 14 barangays within the area of responsibility, and distributed fire safety leaflets to always remind the community be a fire safety conscious individuals. Conduct community fire protection plan workshop and field survey to barangay poblasyon, Luok and Tangaro. Conducted community and coastal cleanup in barangay poblasyon. For the fire operation activities, we responded 4 fire incidents in the municipality, with 3 incidents were solved, while 1 is under investigation. Continuously, payment of the municipal fire station electric bills is shouldered by the LGU. Katarman and my administration allotted a lot for the construction of the modern municipal fire station soon. Thank you to our police officers and firefighters who show unwavering dedication to protect our residents and keeping Katarman safe. Under the infrastructure, there is the infrastructure support. Name of project is the construction of the Municipal Evacuation Center under the Local Government Support Fund through the DILG, amounting to 10 million pesos, with the LGU equity of 3 million was completed. The completion of Poblacion Madling Kidagom Axis Road, Phase 1, from the Local Government Support Fund through DILG, amounting to 12,204,000 pesos, with the LGU equity of 200,000 was completed. For the completion of the Poblacion Madling Kidagom Axis Road, Phase 2, also under the Local Government Support Fund through the DILG, with the total amount of 15 million, with the equity of 200,000 pesos was completed. For the construction of Warehouse 1, the Converged DAR IFAD, with the amount of 940,000 pesos, with the LGU equity of 50,000 pesos was completed. And the construction of the Warehouse 2, Converged DAR IFAD, with 2.5 million, with the LGU equity of 126,000 pesos was completed. Under the 20% Development Fund, the installation of the secondary power lines, this is going to our evacuation center. We allocated 800,000 from the 20 Development Fund is now for bidding. For the Diningasan Tourism Development Program for the Phase 3 under the 20% Development Fund with the total amount of 4,700,000 pesos was completed. For the Diningasan Tourism Development Program Phase 4 under the 20% Development Fund with the total amount of 5,271,607 is now for bidding. For the rehabilitation of Katarman Gymnasium, still from the 20% Development Fund with an amount of 3,500,000 is now ongoing. The upgrading of the Municipal Health Center, still from the 20% Development Fund with the total amount of 8,079,566 is now ongoing. The upgrading of Municipal Health Center Phase 2 from the 20% Development Fund with a total amount of 4 million is now for bidding. The upgrading of the Municipal Health Center Phase 3 under the 20% Development Fund with the total amount of 1,397,000 pesos is now for bidding. For the Integrated Public Market and Transport Terminal Phase 5 from the 20% Development Fund with the amount of 12,300,000 was completed. The completion of food court from the 20% Development Fund with a total amount of 8,700,000 pesos was completed. The construction of two-story building or the building of the Municipal Economic Enterprise Office with a total amount of 3,600,000 pesos was completed. For the Municipal Slaughterhouse Upgrading Project Phase 5 under the 20% Development Fund with a total amount of 3,500,000 pesos is now ongoing. For the 5% LDRRM Fund, the continuous lining canal of the Municipal Drainage Canal from the 5% with a total amount of 465,000 pesos was completed. On the other hand, with our deepest gratitude and thanks to our beloved Congressman, Honorable Jordin Jesus M. Romualdo, and our Provincial Governor, Honorable Xavier Jesus D. Romualdo, for the following project funded by the provincial government and the Congressional Development Fund for the Barangay Pangyawan, Barangay Road Porok 1 with a total amount of 3.2 million. For the Barangay Road Porok 2 with a total of 2.8 million. For the Barangay Road Porok 4 with the amount of 3 million. For the road widening highway with a total amount of 25 million. For the coastal bridge widening highway with 24 million. With the river control with the amount of 50 million. And the Pangyawan to Mainit Road with a total of 70 million. For the Barangay Alga, river control with the amount of 20 million. Road opening from Sitio Kila to Sitio Hitos with the amount of 6 million. The completion of the covered court with the amount of 2.8 million. And the installation of solar lights with the amount of 1.3 million. For the Barangay Luok, covered court with the amount of 6 million. And with the 3-story barangay hall with the amount of 6 million. And the barangay stage of Barangay Looc with the amount of 1.5 million pesos. For the Barangay Mainit, the slope protection and widening from Tuwasan to Itom with the amount of 400 million. With the road widening from Pangyawan to Mainit with the amount of 90 million. The road opening from Porok 4 to Sunggok to Mambog and Bora with the amount of 20 million. For the Barangay Kumpol, the Barangay Health Station with the amount of 1 million, the Barangay Road Porok 3 with the amount of 5 million, and the solar light installation with the amount of 2 million. For the Barangay Tangaro is the river control project amounting to 100 million. And for the Barangay Liluan is the construction of road o Porok 4 to Porok 5 Sitio Tubos with the amount of 5,817,000 pesos. The Dinangasan River Flood Control with the amount of 100 million. The opening for the Barangay Katibak, the opening of Katibak Road opening Katibak to Bora with the amount of 2 million. The opening of road from Lampuyaw to Pijakong with the amount of 2 million. The slope protection boundary from Katibak to Bunbon with the amount of 100 million. And the coastal road from Porok Ono to Lawigan with the amount of 5 million. For the Barangay Manduaw, the opening of the Farm to Market Road from Sitio Pasanan to Tubos, Liluan with the amount of 3 million. Continuing Barangay Road concreting of Manduaw Elementary School to Porok Ono with the amount of 7 million. The slope protection and widening for the Barangay Lawigan, the slope protection and widening with the amount of 90 million. The connecting road of Barangay Lawigan, Bura, and Pangyawan with the total amount of 6 million. The road opening and concreting of Porok Ono to Sitio Timayog with the amount of 2 million. For the Lawigan, the solar light installations with the amount of 1.3 million. For the Bora, the concreting of road Bora to Pangyawan with the amount of 20 million. The soda water pool rehabilitation amounting to 15 million. For the Poblacion, the protection wall of Porok size with the amount of 24 million. The diversion road Porok 5 with the amount of 2.8 million. And the continuation of Porok 2 Poblacion, the Hakot Street with the amount of 5.7 million. And lastly, for the Barangay Santo Niño is the construction of road connecting to Mainit Bridge with the amount of 100 million. And the construction of flood control for the Dinangasan River with the amount of 120 million. And the opening of the Barangay Road Sitio Dumilag to Tuwasan with the amount of 10 million. And the concreting of the Farm to Market Road Sitio Napo to Banao Road with the amount of 5 million. Thank you, Kong JJ and Gov XJ for this funding support for our 14 barangays. Under the environmental management or the solid waste and coastal resource management, this administration pledged to promote a clean, green, and resilient municipality in managing the environment sustainability to complement with our development effort in consonance with our vision and mission, according to the World Justice Project, that a healthy environment is critical to public health, ecosystem vitality, and the sustainability of the societies. Giving the best attention to our environment help us to reduce stress, depression, anxiety, anger, and improve different areas in our life. Thus, the following were the activities and projects implemented to help the municipality reduce its waste is the purchase of one compactor who just recently arrived. This is from the Seal of Good Local Governance Incentive Award. For the operational main material recovery facility for the 14 barangays is now accomplished. For the operation of mini MRF is now accomplished. The monthly and regulation and inspections of the barangay MRF now accomplished. The coastal cleanup and the tree planting activities was also done. For the coastal cleanup was done by Barangay Bonbon, Katibak, Lawigan, Pangyawan, Kumpol, Look, Poblasyon, Alga, and Tangaro, while the tree planting was performed by Barangay Bora, Mainit, Santo Niño, Mandoao, and Liluan. Under institutional is the administration for the legislative branch, the Sangguniang Bayan being responsible of formulating legislative measures in support to my 9-point agenda, had enacted several ordinances and resolutions for the general welfare of the people and compliant to the national mandate. Fortunately, there were 65 approved resolutions and 4 ordinances for calendar year 2022, while 50 approved resolutions and 7 ordinances for calendar year of 2023. Further, we have 3 proposed ordinances on committee level, namely the Environmental Code, the revision of Local Revenue Code, Fisheries and Coastal Resource Management Code, codification of general ordinances. All the above enumerated resolutions and ordinances were introduced, enacted, approved through the joint effort of all members of the Sangguniang Bayan, fronted by our dynamic Vice Mayor, Rone in Sagukso. Certainly, our progress in the coming years is assured by the executive and the legislative department working together. For the finance, for our local treasury, as a concrete demonstration of our support and commitment of the Municipal Treasurer's Office to the LGU, we continue our endeavor to collect more income from local sources. Our effectiveness in the job contributes significantly to the increase of our local income. On our shoulders rest the most challenging roles in local governance as we made sure to ensure fiscal sustainability of the LGU. We ambition to make our local collection higher year after year and be more financially capable to be less dependent from our national tax allocation. This way, the LGU can provide more and better services to the people of Catarman. For the year 2022, we were able to increase our total local income up to 10,061,632 pesos, which is 24% more than our target for the year. As of the current year, we take pride of reporting to you that for the past 6 months, we were already collected 2,261,404 pesos from our real property tax or the RPT, wherein the municipality had shared an income of 970,173 pesos from both the basic and special education fund, thereby achieving the 101 collection efficiency at this early. Moreover, we expected for more RPT collections towards the end of the year because of the activation of our online payment through the link-based portal of the Land Bank. Paying of real property tax and business taxes will be made easy and less risky. Certainly, with this, we can estimate an increase of the real property taxpayers from abroad and from elsewhere of the country. We also continue reaching out the barangays to help us in the endeavor. We continue hosting advertisements and the publication of lists of delinquency in the respective barangay hall. The following are collections from other local sources for the first semester of calendar year 2023. Under the business and other taxes, 3,061,800 pesos with the 67% of the target. Fees and charges with the total amount of 1,502,556 pesos with the 76% of our target. For our economic enterprise, with a total of 585,908 pesos with the 45% of our target. Our total collection for the last 6 months are already 6,120,437 pesos, which amounts constitutes 70% of our target for the current year. The practice of deploying field collectors to collect taxes and fees and charges continues, so we can reach out more of our clients in the barangays who cannot go physically to pay. We also upgraded our operation by mobilizing our We Access application in Land Bank. Access to our financial transaction is made easy. We no longer go to the bank to ask financial statements and other necessary documents whenever funds or assistance is downloaded to our account. In the aid of legislation, one of the mandates of municipal treasurer is the calibration and selling of the dispensing pumps of all the gasoline stations located in our municipality. We had calibrated the 2 gas stations, namely the Rodriguez gasoline station and the Catarman gasoline station, respectively. We also participated in the updating of the revenue code to warrant the increase of revenue in the coming years. To have an automated teller machine or ATM in our town, Catarman was part of my dream long time ago, when I was not yet a public servant in this municipality. However, I thought it's an impossible dream, but because we are eager enough to pursue this dream, it becomes a reality. Now, we are happy to announce to everybody that the Land Bank ATM is already installed in our new public market. And just recently, we have acquired the ATM payroll system through Land Bank of the Philippines, Camiguin branch. This helps facilitate the quick and efficient processing of employees' salaries and benefits. On the other hand, last March 31, 2023 was the blessing and opening of our integrated public market and transport terminal. The said program was attended by the elected officials, LGU department heads, LGU employees, and dignitaries from the national agencies. This was a long dream of the LGU, and it was finally come to reality of making Catarmanons become comfortable. It is really an all-around facility, for it has also a food court situated right next to it. We have also installed a television both at the terminal and the food court to entertain our clientele. The following will attest how progressive our integrated public market and the night market as well. Number of public utility vehicle, the PUV and multi-cab, trip per day, 25 to 30 units. Number of present food court occupants, 9 occupants. Number of new businesses applied in public market, 10 new businesses. For the Catarman night market, number of operating businesses, 10. For the number of customer and guests per night, with the estimate of 400 to 500 guests every night. For the Endless Summer Fiesta Caravan 2023, the number of attendees estimates to 2,000 people, and the number of business operated to 20 businesses. For the appraisal and assessment, the proper real property assessment is the cornerstone of the real property taxes. Thus, we have appraised and assess 35 newly discovered real properties, 12 lots verified for tax purposes, 35 properties reassessed with tax declaration issued. Further, we have issued 75 certified copies of tax declaration with notice of assessment to real property owners. We have prepared more or less 13,500 field appraisals and assessment sheets, data entry in advance preparation for the next general revision of the real property tax. The tax declaration, the tax map assessment, record of assessment, and property ownership cards are updated in the database server in the Realty Tax and Collection System. For the Public Employment Service Office, the Public Employment Service Office, or the PESO, created under the Republic Act 8759, aims to ensure prompt and efficient delivery of employment facilitation services, as well as to function the following core services: labor market information, referral and placement, and employment coaching and career counseling. We have accomplished the following programs. For the Dolly Integrated Livelihood Program, is a flagship of the program of the Department of Labor and Employment that aims to help marginalized groups who are unable to earn sufficient income. For 2023, we were able to endorse and waiting for release the following project proposals: the Cacao Growers Association, the Katrimoda, enhancement of motorcycle parts and vulcanizing project, and the United OFW Association of Grocery Store project. Aside from these three associations, there were also 13 individual projects which was endorsed to Dolly. This was also other projects which are for beneficiaries identified under the Child Labor Prevention and Elimination Program. We extend our sincerest gratitude to the Department of Labor and Employment for the unending support which has helped our community, especially the marginalized sector of our community, thrive and given a new hope in life. For the Dolly, the government internship program provides 3 to 6 months internship opportunity for high school, technical, vocational, or college graduates who wants to pursue a career in public service in either the local or the national government. We are thankful for Dolly for providing 18 GIP beneficiaries in the municipality, which has helped us additional manpower in the delivery of services in Katarman. For the special program for the employment of students, the special program for the employment of students, or SPES, aims to encourage deserving students and youth not in school to continue their education for this year. The LGU was able to hire 55 student beneficiaries. In addition, our 12 barangays, the Tangaro, Alga, Poblacion Compo, Luok, Manduao, Santo Niño, Liloan, Pangyaw, Lawigan, and Mainit, and Bora were able to implement a total of 97 SPES beneficiaries. We thank these barangays for their active participation, and we hope that the other barangays would implement the SPES program in the coming years. For the career guidance and employment coaching, the annual activity of the Peso Camiguin Chapter Association, in cooperation with the 167 students from the Camiguin National High School, Lawigan Bura National High School, Bura National High School, Santo Niño Integrated School, meant to inform students on key labor market information, including jobs that are in demand, which will be in demand in the next 10 years. For this year, the PESO, in coordination with the PCCAI and the respective schools, was able to conduct GCAC in all 4 secondary education institutions in the municipality. For the tulong pangkabuhayan sa ating disadvantaged or displaced worker, or the TUPAD, workers is a community-based package of assistance that provide the emergency employment for the displaced worker. For 2023, the provincial government of Camiguin and Dolly Camiguin was able to hire 661 beneficiaries in the municipality. For the Secretary's Bayanihan Service Award, LGU Peso Katarman as the national winner to the Secretary's Bayanihan Service Award 2022 under the 5th to 6th class category. In addition, the LGU was the only LGU Peso that qualified under this category. The Secretary's Bayanihan Service Award recognized the exceptional and extraordinary contribution of Public Employment Service Office to the acquisition of quality and decent employment of their respective constituents. Through innovation, intervention, resilience, and distinct accomplishment in public service, despite the limitation and restrictions brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. For the 2023 search for the Best Peso Award, the LGU Katarman is the regional winner of the 2022-2023 search for the Best Peso Award under the 4th to 6th class municipality and a nominee to the national level. The search for Best Peso is an annual activity that recognizes the significant contribution and outstanding accomplishment of PESO in the deployment of DOLI initiated employment program facilitation. Moreover, we have a successful implementation of the ALS-EST project in partnership with the Development Academy of the Philippines. The turnover of DOLI Kabuhayan project, the Department of Labor and Employment, Region 10, Camiguin Provincial Head Office, headed by Chief Arlen Zibael, in partnership with the local government unit of Katarman, through our PESO manager, Mr. Max Stevens R.G. De La Riarte, and the Nagpakabana Multi-Purpose Cooperative, chaired by Monico Lagoves Jr. as the co-partner in the implementation of the Kabuhayan project, turnover the 3 group projects and 8 individual projects worth 1,545,555 pesos for the beneficiary of Katarman at the Municipal Conference Hall, Katarman, Camiguin. The Philippine Statistics Authority, the PSA, spearheads the ongoing program implementation of the community-based monitoring system in partnership with the provincial government of Camiguin. CBMS is an organized technology-based system of collecting, processing, and validating necessary segregated data that may be used for planning programs, implementation, and impact monitoring of the local level while empowering communities to participate in the process. As part of our commitment to serve the public, our LGU Katarman was declared as the second overall most competitive municipality under the 5th to 6th class category in the Cities and Municipalities Competitiveness Index of the Department of Trade and Industry. The Cities and Municipalities Competitiveness Index is an annual ranking of the Philippine cities and municipalities developed by the National Competitiveness Council through the Regional Competitiveness with assistance of the United States Agency for International Development. In line for the digital literacy, we are thankful for the Department of Information and Communication, the ICT, for the relentless support through the provision of technical assistance and digital literacy training. In fact, we have undergone digital literacy training of the free public Wi-Fi program, Bridging the Digital Devices. The program's goal is to teach and nurture the local talents to work effectively and efficiently through improving their digital literacy capacity and providing an overview of the ICT-related advancement in the community. Later on, in due time, we will do our best to provide employment through the use of the internet as we transit towards the modern digital era. Slowly but surely, we will try to restore and strengthen our digital capacity through the improvement of our municipal RIS and Tech for Ed Center to provide free internet connections, especially to those who are marginalized sector of our community. We continue to work with the DICT in the encoding of our database for the vaccination information as mandated by the national government. For the public and financial management assessment tool, the budget office is the key department in securing the sound financial management through our budget policies and issuances. And in compliance of pertinent laws, we were able to evaluate and approve the municipal annual budget. To guarantee transparency and accountability, we'll make it sure that all transactions and undertakings, especially on procurement, contracts must have to be published and made known to the people, and whatever the outcomes may be, the people involved must be responsible and accountable at all times. Further, please allow me to inform you of the awards received during the last year of my first term of administration. As follows: the Seal of Good Local Governance Awardee of 2022. Nominated to the Seal of Good Local Governance National Calibration. The regional winner of the 2023 search for the Best PISO Award under the 4th to 5th to 6th class municipality. Declared drug-free municipality recipient of Barangay Seal of Excellence. 100% performance rating so Anti-Drug Abuse Council for calendar year 2022. LGU Katarman is declared a national winner under the 5th and 6th class municipality to the 2022 Secretary's Parianian Service Award. Commended for performance in terms of implementing DOLE priorities. LGU Katarman was awarded as the best LGU partner of TESDA for the whole Region 10. The Ace of Initiative Award given by the Development Academy of the Philippines to the local government unit of Katarman. Ways Forward. Tissue laboratory funded by the Department of Agriculture, Agrarian Reform, amounting to 2.5 million pesos. Establishment of cold storage facility in partnership with the Department of Science and Technology, Region 10, worth 1,963,059 pesos. The improvement of DRRM operation, particularly the enhancement of municipal-wide communication and alert system. The establishment of 8 marine protected areas outposts to be constructed soon. The installation of the 36 CCTVs at the integrated public market and municipal building amounting to 2 million. This is for the first phase. Improving and rehabilitation of the marine protected areas, including the strengthening of community participation with stakeholders and implementation of coral reforestation. Improvement of the municipal slaughterhouse to attain the AA standard status. Improvement of the tourism through strengthened one barangay, one product, and operationalization of the Dinangasan Tourism Center and the improvement of the Bonbon Tourism Center. Community empowerment through endorsement of livelihood projects to our partner national agencies. Improvement of the EBPLS through the partnership with the stakeholders online. Payments and operationalization of the land bank link base for business permits and real property. It has been one of the goals of my administration that our LGU be recognized along with the tangible plans and programs across all endeavors as we strive to provide our best public service under our slogan, all for one for all, and to make Katarmanons to be proud of their municipality. And now, I am pleased to announce that the LGU Katarman was granted the Seal of Good Local Governance Award last year affirming our commitment to accountable, transparent, participative, and effective local governance. The SGLG symbolizes integrity and commendable performance of local government. It is a continuing challenge for provincial, city, and municipal governments to consistently excel and surpass expectation today and in the years ahead. This year, we aspire to grab the award again as we are nominated for the Seal of Good Local Governance National Calibration. As we continue to progress, we see necessary to update our existing local ordinances to improve provisions of quality services. Considering the limited financial resources of the LGU, as such, we are gearing towards in updating our municipal revenue code as its fees and rates have become outdated. In addition, we take pride in the completion of our one-of-a-kind and unique Katarman Public Market, where a night market is now held every Friday and Saturday. This serves as the opportunity for families, friends, and people from all walks of life to gather, share meals, and converse while enjoying the fantastic performance of the Katarman Municipal Band. Furthermore, we are working on updating our municipal transport code, which will promote our orderly and safe road environment for our constituents, particularly our children and those with special needs. We encourage the community to actively participate in the public hearings for the various local ordinances being formulated by our legislative body. Every day, my administration is working to meet the current needs while strategizing for the future of this growing community. Essential services such as public safety, health and social services, permitting and licensing, and waste management play an important role in our daily lives. At the end of the day, we have accomplished so much together, tackling challenges and shaping this community to reflect our collective vision, and I humbled to have served where it matters most. But it is not enough to simply meet today's needs. We must anticipate and plan for tomorrow. So many things were planned to make Katarman a place where people want to live, work, and raise a family. Our quality of life in this municipality comes from the unique blend of nature, opportunity, progress, conservation of culture. But most of all, I believe it is the compassionate and the hard-working Katarmanos who make Katarman a great place to live. I look forward for continuing opportunities to support our beloved town and to our Sangguniang Bayan for the coming together in molding the next chapters of Katarman's exciting story. A history unfolds before our very eyes. I took cognizance of the collective effort for all behind the governance and operations of the municipality of Katarman. All these achievements would not have been possible without the collaborative efforts and the undying cooperation and support of the people behind the operation of the local government unit of Katarman. Please allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to the representative of the Lone District of Camiguin, Honorable Jordan Jesus Medina Romualdo. For our Provincial Governor, Honorable Xavier Jesus de la Puente Romualdo. The Sangguniang Panlalawigan members, headed by Vice Governor Honorable Rodin Medina Romualdo. President of the League of the Municipality Camiguin Chapter, Municipal Mayor of Mambahaw, Honorable Inigo Jesus de la Puente Romualdo. My local department heads and employees, the 16th Sangguniang Bayan, headed by Vice Mayor Honorable Ronnie N. Saguksok, the Liga ng mga Barangays, the Department of Interior and Local Government and its family, the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Fire Protection, the Municipal Circuit Trial Court, Commission on Audit, Department of Education, Commission on Higher Education, Department of Labor and Employment, Department of Trade and Industry, Department of Science and Technology, Department of Agriculture, Technical Education Skills Development Authority, Commission on Election, Bureau of Internal Revenue, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Department of Agrarian Reform, the partner organizations such as the civil society organizations, non-governmental organizations, people's organizations, above all, to the Almighty, Lord Almighty for His undying love, enlightenment, protection, and blessing, and for giving me the opportunity to serve the great people of Katarman. Once again, I want to assure my fellow Katarmanos that as a mayor, I am within your reach and will continue to plan for our future, securing economic prosperity, and that our accomplishment should not be felt by many, by everyone. Let us remain steadfast in confronting the challenges that may hinder our way in building a legacy for the future generations. Our beloved Katarman, where you and I can be truly proud of. Tomorrow will definitely be better than today. All for one for all, Arangkada Katarman, thank you, and may God bless us all.
Everybody, please be seated.
Is there any motion to adjourn the special session today?
Mr. Chairman, I move to adjourn the special session.
So there is a pending motion to adjourn our special session today by Honorable Carlito Insagoksok. Any second the motion?
I second the motion, Mr.
Duly
Chairman.
seconded by Honorable Wilfredo R. Abrigana. Any objections? The chair hears none. So today's special session is hereby adjourned.
Ladies and gentlemen, part 3 of our program is the photo opportunity, which will be facilitated to us by our Municipal Tourism Officer Designate, Mr. Aldrin L. Susi.
Bro, okay ka ba?
At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, may request the presence of our Municipal Mayor, Honorable Kiterio Antonio Uy Palarca II, to please be on stage for the photo opportunity. Beginning with the first family, Miss Melanie G. Palarca, Keith Matthew Palarca, Miss Grace Roseni P. Lumakang, Voltaire Genesis Lumakang, Edetha Tannery, Dr. Romeo Palarca, and Miss Cecilia Uy Palarca. Requesting Miss Ideta Tannery to please join.
Siya nga na, bilin. Bilin. Bilin nga na. Kay asawa ni Pidong sa lapang bilin man. Dahil ang kiraan mo. Kiraan nila. Mo. Oga. Ay. Ay. Ay.
Thank you so much. Requesting our municipal mayor to please remain on stage. And next, may I call on the provincial governor of Camiguin, Governor Javier Jesus de la Fuente Romualdo.
Ay. Sige daw. Bato day tay. Karon ko ka. Karon.
Thank you so much. Gentlemen, please remain on stage. At this moment, requesting all the Sangguniang Panalawigan members to please be on stage. Honorable Sheila Babanto, Honorable Webb Bahenio, Honorable Christina T. Lucias, Honorable Stanley Blanco, Honorable Marivic Hanson, Honorable Luis Bulliosos, and Honorable Lucille Salvani.
Lamit pa kayo. Lamit pa kayo.
Thank you so much to all our Sangguniang Panalawigan members. Next would be the Sangguniang Bayan members. Honorable Georgetta D. Deliriarte, Honorable Remedios Absuelo, Honorable Catherine Galos, Honorable Carlitos Sagoksok, Honorable Kevin Sevilla, Honorable Lino Abrigana, Honorable Wilfredo Abrigana, Honorable George Salas, Honorable Charlito Babael. And the Vice Mayor of the Municipality of Catarman, please be on stage, Vice, Honorable Ronnie N. Sagoksok. Thank you so much to all our Sangguniang Bayan members. Vice Mayor, please remain on stage. Thank you so much. Next is the Municipal Mayor of the Local Government Unit of Mambahao, Honorable Iniego Jesus de la Fuente Romualdo. Thank you so much. Next will be the Provincial Directors. Provincial Director of DILG, Provincial Director of PIDEA, BJMP, Coast Guard, Department of Labor and Employment, DOST, DTI, TESDA, Philippine National Police, and the Bureau of Fire Protection. Next will be the Barangay Captains. Honorable Erenio F. Rimalig, Honorable Eusebio Bocag, Honorable Edgar G. Bacoro, Honorable Rodrigo B. Abamunga, Honorable Gordiano J. Encarnado, Honorable Archuli M. Abrigana, Honorable Ronico Y. Dadang, Honorable Ronald C. Lariarte, Honorable Noel C. Absidi, Honorable Crescencio Bandoy Jr., Honorable Romulo Siga, Honorable Jaime Estedo, Honorable Geraldo Tambor, and Honorable Charlito Babael. Thank you so much. Next will be department heads and the executive secretary. Mr. Max Steven R.J.T. Del Uriarte, Miss Amor Filoreza A. Cabaneros, Mr. Isidro B. Dablo, Miss Emeline G. Salutan, Miss Ludivina T. Libago, Engineer Rodney Tadeus Babael, Miss Joanne J. Razo, Miss Jessica J. Abrigana, Miss Digi Claire Pagi Dupon, Miss Grace Nieves Veloso, Mr. Julieto Bacasmot, Mr. Edgardo Agbo, Mr. Joseph Navales, and Miss Maria Christie Comcom.
Ha? Hindi ka inam, ya? Ano naman? Ang anong mo action na kalagi bunal? Aksyonan mo ko mo bunal. Okay, anak mo ni mo balion tadi mo.
Thank you so much. Next will be the national agencies. SF04, Rene Caralde, Ms. Ria Chris Tradio, Ms. Jocelyn Apugan, Ms. Magnolia Naman, Attorney Louis Tirariray, Mr. Edwin Ladera, Ms. Titi K. Colita, Mr. Alan Diputado, Ms. Emily Turino, PCPT Ernesto Sanchez, and Ms. Emily Popera and colleagues.
Unsa? Yan eh. Lagi. Sige lang. Sige na tawag ka tanan.
Thank you so much. Next will be the Department of Education, headed by Mr. Roy Estrobo for Catarman District, and the principals and school heads.
National agencies nila. National agencies. Brother. Kasi istorya ba? Dada tarion ko na rin. Pero guwang-guwang kan. Guwang-guwang.
Thank you so much.
Punta ka diya.
And that ends our photo opportunity. Thank you so much, everyone. Requesting all our respective dignitaries to please stand for the recessional march.